Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. It is Kevin here and it's time for another weekly writing vlog. Am I breaking out? What's going on with my skin today? I just wanted to start recording because I'm feeling like really energetic right now. It is Wednesday and I didn't work on writing yesterday because when I came home it was mostly like editing the vlog and getting it up, and that actually takes, that one was a little bit quicker because it was a shorter vlog, but if you don't make videos you may not know that like it kind of takes a long time sometimes to edit and everything. So I didn't end up working on the book yesterday, but I'm already I'm working on some artsy stuff over there. But this is being stupid. I have started working. I am editing and listening to, because like some of the editing I'm doing right now is just like rewording sentences, and I can listen to something while I do that. So I'm currently listening to the How I Built This podcast from NPR, and it is so good. If you're interested in all in like small business stuff, like owning your own small business or a large business, or just like you're interested in how like brands grew, it's a great podcast. It's really great. I really enjoy it. Alfalfa just jumped up here. Look, it's just jumping to the baby. Oh, no, baby. Yeah, you probably just saw that my desk is a mess, but that's just kind of par for the course for me. So I'm gonna get back to editing. I'm currently listening to Kate Spade and Andy Spade talk about how they made Kate Spade. This one's sad, knowing that, you know, Kate Spade did commit suicide last year. It is sad to listen to, but it's still inspiring, and I don't know. It's a weirdly emotional episode because I know that she is no longer alive, but it is great to listen to her story still. So weird mixed emotions, but great podcast. There's lots of different companies on here, like just like Yelp and like all kinds of stuff. Dave's Crazy Bread or whatever it's called. Lots of great stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I highly recommend that Alfalfa stops laying on my keyboard. Okay, I gotta get back to editing, and yeah, okay, we'll be back in a minute. Hey everybody, just coming back to do a little update. I have been editing for a while. I did that thing where I on-off edit, where like I'll edit for like a half hour, and then like Damien came home, so we cooked dinner and ate dinner, and then I edited for another half hour. But as I suspected last week, but I was afraid it wasn't gonna come true, get off my keyboard! Ah! Let me show you what he's inserting on this. He's like, oh, you need a space right here. Okay. I need to reject that insertion. That's what she said. As I suspected last week, I got done 23 pages or 22 pages today already. And so like I'm officially like a fifth of the way done already. And that's super exciting. I just felt like John Ralphio, I don't know why. But, I mean, I know why. Do not lay your head on that. Do not lay your head on that! He did it again. He's so cute though. Look at my little baby. Hi, am I bothering you? Will you bother me by sitting on the keyboard? Alfalfa. Yeah, that's a pretty boy. Boop the snoot. Boop the snoot. Boop. So pretty. Such a pretty boy. Alfalfa. Sorry, I just realized like most people probably don't care about like a 30-second clip of my cat, but that's what you get here. Yes, I got like 50. I got like 22 pages or 23 pages done tonight, and I think I'm still gonna edit a little bit more. I did start reading Game of Thrones a few days ago, and I'm like on page like 130 or something, which sounds like it's pretty far in. It's not. It's like an 800-page book, but I find myself constantly wanting to read it. It is so good, and it's very much written very much like the TV show. So like the first season is almost the first book from what I hear. That's what I heard before I started. Now I'm like, oh, it is. There's a little bit more, little differences. One big one that I thought was really weird that they changed, but I won't mention what, but I really like it. And the reason why I started reading it is because I wanted to work on the middle grade novel next, and I don't think I'm ready to, for reasons I can't really say right now. I don't know. You'll find out eventually. But because of that, I think I'm gonna work on the fantasy book next. And I realized that I really need to read more fantasy books. I read the first, recently, I read the first Assassin's Apprentice book, and I'm halfway through the second. And like that's like high fantasy, like I'm wanting to write. Not high fantasy, but like fantasy along those realms. Like I knew that I wanted to write a book that was like a mixture of Assassin's Apprentice meets Game of Thrones, right? Like minus the assassin. Does that make sense? I knew I wanted to write something along those veins, and I just haven't I've read enough of them yet, I think, to even really understand how they're written. Does that make sense? I feel like if you're gonna write a genre, you should read that genre. I believe that you should read wide in all genres to be a well-rounded writer. I think you should read all genres, and I was lacking in fantasy, which is like, what? Because I want to write fantasy. But I did read, have read, what? I don't know what I was going for there, but I have read a lot of young adult fantasy. But now I want to write the adult fantasy, so. And I also am going to read this book soon, The Fantasy Fiction Formula, so I can hopefully get some ideas on how to write fantasy. Because I have 2 of the characters plotted out, like for sure, but I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more POVs, and I have the arcs built up for the first 2 people already. I know everything that's gonna happen in the first books for the first 2 people, but it's like figuring out how I'm gonna weave them together is a little like, do I just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or do I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, you know what I mean? Like, do I do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or do I just go with like whatever fits the narrative the best? I don't know. So yeah, I've now been rambling for almost 5 minutes, and this is supposed to be a quick update. That's where my head's at right now. So I'm reading Game of Thrones. I kind of want to go read that right now for the rest of the night, but I think I'm gonna edit a little bit more tonight. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kitty, 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 kitty. Boop the snoop. Okay, sorry. I gotta get back to editing. Goodbye. All right, everybody. So I worked a little bit longer, but I kind of came to this part that it's gonna take a little bit of thinking to decide what I'm gonna do, because I got a suggestion and I'm just not sure if I'm gonna go with it or not. It's just like, oh, this is a suggestion that I think you could make this scene more interesting. I'm just like, would it or would it not? So I don't know. I'm still working through that. And so instead of working in a linear fashion, I then started to skip around, skip ahead, because some of the edits that are suggested are just like, I misspelled a word or forgot a comma or something like that. And so I was skipping around looking for those kinds of comments and fixing those, so that way when I do the go through, like when I do go back to going through in order, it'll be faster, because a lot of the comments will be gone now. However, scrolling through, I did find a couple scenes that every single critique partner had. There were like 2 scenes, I think, where every single critique partner had something to say about how it wasn't working, and I'm just like, okay, well then those 2 scenes definitely need to get fixed. So it's a little daunting, so I'm not really sure how I will. Why am my eyes watering so much? I'm not really sure, yeah, how I'm gonna fix them, but I still have time until I get to those. So I think I'm about like 25% done with the book now, so that's exciting. But the last chapter needs to be rewritten completely, and I know of at least 1 other scene I need to add in. So I'm a little torn, you know? Not torn, but like, a little, but I'm happy with the work I got done today. I got a lot of work done today, so that is my Wednesday, my dudes, and it's time to go to sleep. I'm very tired. I'm actually gonna go read for a bit, but I probably won't be able to read too long before I fall asleep. My eye will not stop watering. Okay, good night. It is now Thursday, and it is currently the live writing stream on Lauren's channel. It is Thirsty Thursday, so we are drinking. I had like 1.5 White Claws, and I'm just feeling really sleepy, to be honest. But I'm about 5 or 6 pages into editing. That's where I'm at. The alarm's about to go off though, so let me unmute my camera. That's the timer. So whoever would like to say hello to the vlog, oh, they can't hear you. Laura said hello, but everyone else can say it in chat. I have headphones in. There's all the vloggies. Everyone's saying hello. All right, I'll catch back up after this is over. Goodbye. It's time for a wee little bit of an update. The sprint thing, the live show with Laura is over. I went ahead and showered, obviously, and I'm about to go get into bed, but I wanted to just catch up on what I did. So I only did 11 pages of editing, which I'm saying only, but like that's actually pretty good for me considering last week I was only getting a page. We wrote for about an hour, and that's about average for our live shows, but last week an hour was only getting me through 3 pages. So the fact that they got me through 11 today is great. But the new trajectory is going to take me 13 more days to finish, and I would like to be done before that if possible. Don't know if that's possible, but if it is, I'd like to be. So I'm gonna send, I still haven't emailed Rena, and I know I really should, and I'm like the worst. It's been like almost 2 weeks and I haven't emailed her back to let her know when she's gonna get the draft. And like this is making me a really bad client, so I really need to email her back. So if you have an agent, don't leave them hanging like I am. Luckily, I love Rena and I think she loves me and we get along great, so I don't think she's gonna care that much. I did let her know over Twitter I was gonna be emailing her soon, so she knows that it's coming at some point. But I need to email her and let her know that I think my current goal is the very latest. Today is Thursday to be, oh God, look at all this cat fur. Do not wear black clothing if you have a cat. It's like one of the only black shirts I own now. My goal currently is, today's Thursday, so the weekend's coming up, to finish by the end of next weekend. So the end of next Sunday, because my weeks go Monday to Sunday. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I like thinking about the Monday to Sunday. So I'm hoping to be done by the end of next Sunday. I think that's doable, hopefully. That's not 13 days, holy crap. That's what, 8 days? 9 days? Oh wait, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 days. So I apparently need to catch up because, oh yeah, I don't know. My trajectory is 13 days. I'm hoping to get done in 10. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, good night. Hey everybody, I just got home. Damien and I went to Hot Topic so we could, Damien and I did run some errands earlier, went to Hot Topic so we could see his shirt in the store, which was super exciting. And I decided I was gonna come home and I was gonna work on my book. And I want to be done by the end of next Saturday. Today is Saturday. I want to be done by the end of next Saturday. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't work on it yesterday when I got home, even though I should have. But I was like, okay, well then, I was getting 10 pages done today, so I need to get 10 for yesterday and 10 today. That's 20. I was like, okay, well, let's just round up to 25, and I want to get 25 pages done today, which is more than I've done. No, I did do 25 pages one day, but, you know, it's a lot for me in one day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get 25 pages done today. And then I just did the math, and to be done by the end of next Saturday, I have to get 25.5 pages done a day. So, oops. I'm going to aim for 26, I guess, pages in hope that I maybe get like 30? I don't know. Oh, I'm a little freaked out now. That's, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. We'll check back in a little bit. Okay, we'll check back in. It's like hours later, and that's why I'm looking so rough. My eyes super itchy. I've been staring at my screen for so long, but I only need to get down 26 pages tonight, and I managed to get down 34. I'm very excited that that'll help me out, because I realized that even though I wanted to get done by the end of next weekend, and I figured out that I need to get 26 pages done a day, that doesn't include the new scenes I need to write. So technically I need to write even faster than that. But tomorrow's Sunday, and I don't think Damien and I have any plans, so my hope tomorrow is to like maybe edit a chapter, read 10 pages of Game of Thrones. I don't know, I'm just like really wanting to read a lot, and I think if I incentivize, I think that's the word, myself, with reading, that I'll get through faster. Because I also know myself, and I can't sit through and edit straight for like 8 hours. It won't work for me. So my goal tomorrow, I think, I'm on page 101, and I think my goal is to get to page 150 tomorrow at least. So that'll, maybe even more. Maybe like 160, so then I can get like 2 more days cut out of editing. Like 2 days worth done tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow though, what time I wake up, how I'm feeling. I'm kind of starting getting a headache. I think I might be dehydrated, so I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna read a little bit of Game of Thrones until I fall asleep, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Focus! Okay, everybody, I'm just gonna be real honest with you. You're getting full grossness right now because I literally just woke up, but we have a lot of plans for today, so I wanted to go ahead and just get this out before I like go shower and stuff, because Damien's about to get in the shower, and we're not gonna shower at the same time. So, he's gonna shower, and then I'll eat breakfast, and I'm gonna shower. So I'm sorry I look gross. Like, this black shirt loves to collect cat hair. It's disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna shower though, like within the next half hour, but I wanted to get this out. So I'm currently on page 101. By the end of today, I want to be to page 151. However, Damien and I just, why do I look really red? Damien and I have decided that for dinner tonight, we are gonna go to this place that's called like Vegan Exchange LA. We are not vegan, we're both vegetarian, but I'm also lactose intolerant. So when I want things like a cheeseburger with like liquid cheese on it, it's just easier to eat vegan because I know that it won't have dairy in it. That's why I really like Veggie Grill, because I know that I can eat everything there and I won't upset my stomach. Although last time I did, that was really weird. So yeah, we're both vegetarian, and we like to try new things. I don't know if you can hear that, Damien's getting in the shower. We like to try new foods that like are vegetarian, because living in LA, there's lots of options. But this place has like vegetarian like bacon cheeseburgers that have like runny cheese, and like chicken strips with like barbecues. I don't know. It's just super exciting because we don't have, like, we just eat a lot of the same foods because of being vegetarian. But that's at 4. We're gonna eat an early dinner so we can go there at 4. And I need to get 50 pages done today. So I'm gonna start editing while the oven is preheating. And I'm gonna start working because I have a lot to do today. Okay. We'll check back up later. I ate breakfast, I showered, and I already got 5 pages done. So we are leaving probably in about 3.5 hours, and I need to get 45 more pages done. So let's get started. I'm still just like tired though. I just wanna go back to sleep. But sorry my fan's so loud, but I'm about to end this clip anyway. I need to get some stuff done, and yeah, okay. That's about it. Okay, getting started. Bye. Hey everybody, just doing an update. It is still Sunday, and we ended up not leaving earlier because it's like really hot out, and it's really hot in the valley, and this whole event was like outside, and we were thinking like, really want to eat hot fried food on a hot day, like just sounded awful, so we ended up staying home instead. I have been editing, and I'm now on page 155. There were a couple. I only needed to get to I thought I only needed to get to 151 today. Turns out if I want to do 26 pages a day, I needed to get to 153, but I'm actually on 155. There are a couple of small comments I kind of skipped over for now. Well, they're not small, but there are a couple of comments I skipped over for now because they're things that I think are going to change when I rewrite this when I add a new scene. Like, I won't need to address these comments, but I want to keep them on there just in case. So after I write the new scene, I'm going to come back to these comments and make sure that they're addressed. And if they're not, obviously then I'll fix them. But for now, I'm past them. I'm going to ignore them. But it is still kind of ish early, I think. It is 6 o'clock, but I am getting a really bad migraine. I have been for like the past, like I could feel it coming on earlier today. I started getting it when I was in the shower, and it's just been getting slowly worse. And I've just been like struggling through to get as much work done. I really didn't think I was gonna be able to get the work done today, but I'm happy that I did. But I think part of it is staring at the computer screen for so long. Is making it worse. So I'm gonna go lay down in bed and read probably for the rest of the night until I go to sleep, because I'm pretty tired already. My head feels like it's gonna explode out of this eyeball. So that's really exciting. Okay, sorry that I'm low energy, but I'm in pain. Okay, good night. It is Monday, and so this vlog's going up tomorrow, and this lighting is awful. That's better. This vlog's going up tomorrow, and I came home from work, and Damien and I went to the gym, so that's out of the way. And I know I could technically do less than 26 pages today, still be on track, because I did extra today and I did extra the other day, but I'm so tired today that I could not do as many pages and be fine, but I'm trying to stay on track because I'd rather have extra time at the end of the week to do stuff than be scrambling at the end. Because when I was editing last night, I changed the scene and it cut out like 3 pages, so I technically need to get even less pages now. The problem with that though is that I was thinking while I was showering earlier about the book, and in the scene, it's a scene between 4 characters, and I cut out 2 characters because the characters are getting cut from the manuscript altogether. And I was like, there's another character in the book that people said that they need that person to come up more often because they're important. I was like, oh, I could just insert this person into this scene. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Like, it still makes sense, but I hadn't thought of that yesterday when I was editing, so now I need to go back and fix a scene that I've already changed. So I need to like go to my old version and copy and paste it in, and then switch around some stuff. So it's gonna be a little complicated, I think, but it's gonna make the scene better. I'm so tired today. I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't want to ramble for too long because this vlog, I edited the first part of the vlog, all but what I'm recording for the rest of today, and it's already at like 16 minutes, so okay, I'm gonna get started editing and we'll be back to do an update. Today, this is the recap part of this video, and yesterday I didn't end up getting as much done as I would have liked. My hair. But to be honest, I just wasn't feeling good again. I've been dealing with like a lot of migraines lately, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's stress, I'm not sure. However, I did get through some. I think I got through like 10 pages last night. The thing is, now I'm getting to some of the bigger comments that I knew that are gonna have to be resolved with the big rewrites and the adding of scenes. So these ones I've been skipping over. Actually, I have only I think 70 pages left to go through, and a lot of what's left I think are the big changes. So I might actually be able to get this done like I thought, hoping. I don't know though, because after I make the big rewrites, I still need to read through it at least one more time to make sure all of it makes sense after. Because once you like Frankenstein stuff together, you need to read through again. Especially like that scene I was talking about yesterday, where I had to go back and edit a scene I'd already edited. That scene just was painful because I was like, okay, well I like some of the stuff I wrote in this new version, but I needed to pull back to the old version, but also insert this new character, but also take out 2 of the old characters. So it was a mess. And so I definitely need to read through that scene like 17 times to make sure it makes sense, because it was a lot. But I'm excited. I'm excited for how close I am to getting done with this read through. I just hope I can finish by the end of next weekend. If you want to figure out if I do, you're gonna have to stick around. Sorry. You have to stick around and see if I do it. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button below. And if you love the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And until next time, I will see you. Wait, don't forget, I have a live on my channel on Thursday. Okay, goodbye.